Smash Ultimate was just showcased at E3 and I am pumped. But there's a lot going on here. There's a lot that people, I feel like, aren't talking about with this whole Smash Ultimate situation. So sit with me for a bit. I want to plead my case of why I think Smash may or may not be the ultimate fighting game. To give you a little insight into where we're at as a community and as a scene, let me unpack a few things. Smash 4 is in this, I feel, a heartbreaking downcline. Zero, our top player, legend in and of himself, has just retired. He's done. We've assaulted the man, verbally assaulted the man, apparently, into just tiring him out, causing him to retire and quit. Smashers are so bored that they're actually fighting with one another on Twitter and on other various social medias. Duck Hunt as a stage has been ousted as a redheaded stepchild. And to ice the cake, Smash 4 has lost the main stage of EVO, which is our Super Bowl for fighting games, to Melee again and anime fighters. Due to this, the Melee and Smash 4 rivalry is again flaring up and getting ridiculous. And then within Smash 4, we can't stop bickering about Bayonetta. So we're bored, we're angry, community's getting restless, and they're getting sassy. It's a dark time for Smash 4. But then a random Nintendo Direct is announced, and all of a sudden it's Smash! And we're excited. And we're like, oh my God, there's a new Smash. And so this gave us hope. This gave us light. And then we also just got the Smash Ultimate Tournament from Nintendo at E3. There's just a lot of things there. So let's unpack some of those things. Number one reason why I think Smash may be the ultimate fighting game is we may finally get support from mom and dad. To give you an example of this, let's talk about an existing fighting game that has mom and dad support. Street Fighter V. Now, I don't know if you guys realize this, but people hate Street Fighter V. And they have caused people to just straight rage quit their scene, the Street Fighter scene, one of the most classic OG fighting scenes. But it's still thriving. The pro scene is somehow still growing, but I think it's because they had support from the developers. Now let's look at Nintendo. Nintendo has a history of hating us who take their game seriously. But with Smash Ultimate, I feel like all of that has completely changed. Look at the Nintendo Versus Twitter. If you'd have told me back when Brawl was around, or the beginning of Smash 4, that we'd have had this really active Twitter account that's hyping up all these tournaments and hyping up all these players, I wouldn't have believed you. It seemed like that was not what they wanted Smash to be about. But now they're showing massive interest in the pro scene. And they hosted this amazing tournament. They did no items in the grand finals, which is, in my opinion, a massive layer of respect. They allowed us to see this amazing game unfold between MKLeo and Zero, and it was fantastic. It was such a different change of pace. For the first time, I feel like mom and dad are actually noticing us. So if we can continue this support, we're gonna blow up. We're just gonna get massive. We're gonna have our people backing us and helping us with tournaments, making them cool and shouting us out and making it hype, and also getting involved with balancing and stuff like that. I mean, they gave us Ridley. It had this whole Half-Life 3 moment to it where it didn't feel real, even though it was confirmed and announced. Over the course of 2 games, we memed this so hard that we wanted it, and they gave it to us. So they're listening to us, and I really feel like that's something that can make this game the ultimate fighting game that it needs to be. Point number 2, the possible fusion of Smash 4 and Melee. This has been the bane of our community as a whole. Melee and Smash 4 bicker constantly. For those who are new to this, Melee is like Apple, Smash 4 is like Microsoft. Melee likes to stick to these old school concepts that aren't necessarily broken. They're good at being flashy and charging way too much for things that you need to play. A lot of them say, why would I play anything else when I've clearly played the best? And also, they've got this thing where you've got to go out of your way to get these adapters to play their games because they can't just be normal. Smash 4 is like Microsoft, where they're constantly trying to evolve and adapt, but all they do is just shoot themselves in the foot. Smash 4, the characters are always under threat of being banned, especially the DLC. Also, Smash 4 is kind of seen as inferior to Melee, mainly because Smash 4 is less technical and more straightforward with the design. But Smash Ultimate brings us hope. HAL Laboratory, who made Melee, is making Smash Ultimate. We're seeing massive changes already in the pacing of the game, even in regards to just how fast people fly off the stage. Also got directional air dodging, which is a piece of tech. That's an example of tech. And that's a piece of tech that they use to do this really complicated thing called wave dashing. And this tech system is something that Melee people pride themselves on, that their game is more technical, more complex. Point number 3, successful console equals successful community. You need the platform that you're playing on to be successful. More players having the console, having the game, equals more people within the community. And when there's more people playing, more people get invested in it, and more people get to playing it. Like Fortnite's success. Let's be honest. Fortnite's okay, it's a decent game, but it's not that good. But because everyone is playing it, more people hop in. Because there's more popular people streaming it, more people hop in. But to give you some confirmation of the success, the Nintendo Switch has sold more consoles in 1 year than the Wii U sold in 6 years. So they've already surpassed the Wii U's success in 1 year. And currently, the Switch is on course to sell more consoles than the GameCube did. More Switches being sold is only a good thing. It's gonna make us a better, healthier community. And a community is what keeps a game alive and going. Number 4, real online play. So we currently don't have any confirmation as to whether Smash Ultimate will have For Glory or net play, as we called it, but this is wildly important. One of the reasons that people have stayed so strong to Street Fighter V is because of its strong and reliable net play. Now, its net play wasn't great starting out, but over the course of its life cycle, it's figured it out. It's gotten it going, and now people are happy. They enjoy playing online. We live in this world now where everything has to have a strong online presence in order to thrive and keep going. And it's because a lot of us just enjoy playing from the comfort of our home. And if you ask any dedicated Smash player, they'll tell you that playing outside of your immediate bubble of friends and people is what makes you a good Smash player. Getting that experience and getting your face kicked in is the only way you're gonna learn, but you have to get out and get that exposure in order to grow, or else you're just gonna only be as good as, you know, yourself. You're not gonna get any experience against these other characters or combos or things that people are figuring out. So this is all to say that if we have the opportunity to play in a clean, well-done competitive system, that this community just be another factor that causes it to explode. And we've seen good online play with Splatoon. It's not terrible. It's not extremely laggy. So I can only imagine that we're gonna have some solid net play, because I think that they've realized the importance of it. This is gonna be nothing but a healthy thing for our community. My final reason for why I think Smash Ultimate will be the ultimate fighting game: no Zero means anything can happen. I think a case can be made that Zero was both the best and worst thing to happen to Smash 4. So Zero is this young man who is extremely talented, unarguably, undeniably the best Smash 4 player that we have. He went on a 56 tournament winning streak. That's first place, 56 tournaments that spanned over the course of about a year and a half, if I'm not mistaken. And these were consecutive, like back to back. He loses one and everyone goes crazy, but it's not over. Like, the man, every time people would go against him, that's the dude that went 56 times without getting wrecked. He changed the atmosphere of Smash, and just this threat of destruction that comes from that man. And then with some of the pros, some of them took it as a challenge, like Nairo. He was the one that actually beat Zero. He took it as a challenge and he was like, yeah, let's do this. Other pros, when they played him, their mind was already in this state of defeat. Zero was winning mind games before he even sat down and picked up a controller. But now he has retired. He showed up for the Smash Ultimate Tournament, won it. Now that he's retired though, there's this fresh new horizon. We've got people crowning new champions and being super excited and cheering for him because they know the odds are just in their favor now. No longer is there a script for every tournament where Zero is scheduled to win. It's anything goes, which means anybody can show up to a tournament and they can be crowned king. And that makes for great viewing and a great experience. So I'm super excited for Smash Ultimate. I think with all these points that we talked about, we've got massive potential to be the best fighting game out there right now. Spirit Controlled will definitely be playing and competing in the near future. So if that's your thing, please consider giving us a sub. If you think I'm wrong, or if you agree, or you just want to chime in, please leave a comment down below. I genuinely enjoy seeing what people think about this stuff. And if you made it this far into the video, please consider hitting that like button. All that stuff helps. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.